playing loud music in a big empty house full of big empty memories. It's got my soul on fire. I'm heading north tomorrow. There are two trees. One is perfect and tall, and the other is twisted and turned just like me. I can't climb them both, but even if I could, I don't think I would, for the ground is not nearly as giving as the God who twisted me up unforgiven in the first place, placing tightly wound seeds underneath my fingernails and in my toes, and telling me to grow, stay golden, unrusted. The truth is, it doesn't matter what tree I climb, because the truth is my fruit is only sweet until the second bite, and the truth is I don't actually even know why, but I know that there must be a reason, some piece of relevant history that God put out there for me to find. And so I busted the back window of that big empty house, that place where God made me. Whispers, mostly hollow, bounce off these once meaningful walls. I put my ear up to them, hoping to hear either a groan or a moan, something. It wouldn't have mattered, but there was nothing to hear. And so I cut my hands open and collapsed them down in semicircles to smooth out all the lumps until all my prints are equally inked. And I placed the wet red up on the white wall to see if they matched the black marker traced ones that I thought I should have recognized. And they did. And so I reached in and grabbed that sopping wet stomach and began to twist those memories out of it. Did you know that there used to be carpet here? It's crawled off somewhere, but there used to be carpet right here. Carpet where my father's arms slammed me down. Carpet where my mother's tongue cut my soul into so many pieces I could not count them. Carpet that burned against my skin, but I'm not burning against the sins of my parents. No, because at least that was something. At least blood boiled in my father's arms. At least the pictures that my mother's tongue painted were crimson and violet, and at least my tears were salty and real. But this house, these walls, this roof, this museum of a man who's still just a boy who, instead of playing with the other kids, grabs white paper and books and a guitar and locks himself in a basement. The boy who could never tell the girl that he loved her because he didn't know how. He still doesn't. But this house did not make me. It was God who made me. He made me twisted, but he also made me perfect. And there is perfectly twisted poetry inside this heart. Poetry, like the chandelier that's never lit, a crown without a king. Poetry. There are rivets across my chest and my back, holding my frail flaps of skin in, torn from all the times I went searching for something. Rivets. If you hold your head just right, we'll paint grand pictures of rivers and oceans. Rivets. If you put a record player up against my skin, it'll play grand arias sung by beautiful women. So, busted the back window of that big empty house, and I grabbed an electric guitar, and I got the biggest speaker that I could find, and I turned all those little knobs all the way to the right, and I dragged my bloody hands up and down those 6 silver beauties until angels and devils came pouring out of me, and I rocked the windows, and I shook the door, and I shook the floor like a heart in my hand, and I cracked that chandelier right in half until a million fireflies came out, searching way into my fingertips and into my toes. And I thought, God, this is just too much. So I'm heading north tomorrow. This big empty house has got my soul on fire.